Hi, my name is Arian and I'll be teaching you how to make this AI chatbot purely in Python. It's super easy to deploy and we will make it in 7 minutes. And if you're 13 through 18, you can get prizes for making it. More on that later. Let me just show you how it works. So, hello. And that was super fast as you can see. And let me show you the persistent storage thing. Remember my name, Arian. What's my name? And it remembers my name. So let's get started. First, open your coding editor of your choice. If you don't know what a coding editor is, it's just where you write code. I would advise you to install Visual Studio Code. And then you're going to want to do pip install Streamlit. We're going to be installing 2 packages. And then we're going to do pip install, what is it called? Groq. Groq is what we're going to be using for our AI API, and Streamlit is going to be for the web front. Now we're going to want to import both of them. So import Streamlit as st, import Groq as, no wait, so from Groq import Groq. Let's make our AI client by doing this. Client is equal to Groq API key is equal to, let's put our API key and I'll teach you how to get your free API key. It's completely free, by the way. All you're gonna want to do is search up Groq. Not like that. Don't take me to my thing. And that's gonna take you here. Start building, make an account. And then you can do API keys and make an API key. And then I put my API key. And don't worry, I'm going to delete this API key right after. You should never share your API key. So a quick thing, Streamlit works different than normal UI things. Whenever something changes, like a user changes something, like writes something in an input, it reruns. So we're going to have to create a variable that doesn't change whenever it reruns, which is going to be like this. This is going to be our history. So if messages not in st.session state, which is where we keep our consistent variables, constant kind of, we're going to do st.session state dot messages is equal to that, and we're going to make a starting message for the AI to begin with. So assistant is going to say whatever, hi, sure. And oh wait, whoa, actually you gotta put the role first. So our role is assistant and content is what we put. So content can be whatever, so like hi. Now what we do is we display our messages basically. So for I in, actually before that we're gonna make our AI call, which is going to be like this. I was too lazy to write it by hand, so I just copy paste it. But basically we create a function using define ask AI, which is our function name. We get our response using client, which we made. This is just some random API stuff. We put our history and the model we want to use. We're going to be using ChatGPT 20B for this. And then we return our answer. Now to display our message, we do this. For I in st dot session state dot messages. I'm going to copy this because we're going to be using this a lot of time. I with st.chat message, so this is like our chat bubble. We're going to be using, we don't have to write it manually because we already said it. So role I and our content. Now for the main thing, which is the prompt. So prompt is equal to st.chat input. Write your prompt here And if the user writes something, then we first of all with st.chat message, and this is, as you remember, a user. So then we do st.write whatever the user wrote. Now we append it to our history, which is basically, so the AI remembers what you wrote before. So messages dot append, it's going to be a dictionary, role, user, content is going to be prompt. Now time for us to use with st.chat not chat input, message assistant we're gonna create response. Our response is going to be our ask AI function, and then we do st.write response, and last but not least we do st.session state messages append, and our role is assistant, and finally our content is going to be our response, which the AI gives back. By the way, all of this code is in the description. So to try it out, go to terminal and do Streamlit, run your thing before, do python-m Streamlit run the name of your file. Mine is main.py, as you can see over here. And then let's try saying hi, and voila, it works. Now if you want to make this and get prizes for making it, let me show you how. So there's something called Stardance. If you're 13 through 18, you can get a bunch of prizes for coding whatever you want, and as you can see, these are a bunch of the prizes. And if you want more info, comment down below. How to join this is also in the description, and comment if you need any help with anything, the code, this, or basically anything. And yeah, hope you subscribe and have a good day.